Trevor, I'm sorry, but you've got 1 hour to clear the ship. Orders.
I can't even say goodbye?
Afraid not.
Okay.
Alright guys, old school Will is back again. Today we're gonna give you an update on Carnival Cruise news. Yeah, I decided to switch up a little and get into some of this news that's going on. I was disturbed when I found out about Carnival and one of its employees that was, he decided to resign, and good old Carnival decided to kick him off in Cozumel. You're gonna see the clip on that, and it ain't nothing too nice. That's craziness. Carnival said they're gonna also resume their cruises to Jamaica after the bad storm they had just had there. And one thing that kind of really touched my heart on one of these videos that I found is some people do have compassion for others. If you notice, people that roll around on a cruise ship that have these little walkers and wheelchairs, people do not help them. I mean, it's like a frenzy as far as getting on the elevators. But in this clip, one of these clips, you're going to see these ladies helping, I think it's 2 or 3 individuals with walkers to get on elevators. And I thought that was really, really nice. It really warms my heart to see stuff like that. But going back to that old ratchet behavior, there's new stuff that's coming out on that. This is not old material. This is updated material. I thought it had stopped, but as you know, old school don't. Wow. After my last cruise a couple of weeks ago, on the Carnival Jubilee and all the craziness, the nightmare, old school do not cruise on Carnival anymore. I have just had it. From looking down on me for being a loyal member with a platinum card, to how they don't take care of their major problems on door slammings and stuff of that nature, that is really irritating. I really don't see that much on news on that either. I wonder why. And I want to give a shout out to one of my favorite content creators, S.O. Tony with La Lita Loca. I mean, I'm really inspired by that guy. He's something else. He really is. And I want to give a shout out. A lot of these clips come from other content creators, and I really want to give a shout out to them. If I would try to do it now, it'd probably take me the rest of the day to notice every single individual. But last but not least, and we're going to get into the clips, I just want to thank all my, 120,000 subscribers now. See that plaque over my right shoulder? Yeah, we made it. And I just ask that if you like the videos, hit that button and give it a like, a thumbs up. That's why I'm advertising that, where is it, on that scrolling thing back there that's going that way. Give it a like, because that really helps me out as far as my content. And wow, we're well over 1 million likes. But old school is really enjoying himself by putting out this current information, and I'm going to keep on trying to do that. If it's not the Carnival Cruise news, it's going to be trying to help a lot of folks out here in the near future. Some of you might like it, and some of you definitely may hate old school behind what I'm about to do. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and let's get into some of the videos on the latest cruise news with Carnival. Yeah, okay, they never end, but let's get into it.
Trevor, who is part of the Fun Squad for Carnival Cruise Lines, handed in his 2-week resignation letter on November 4th, but on November 20th at the port of Cozumel, they woke him up at 5 a.m. and told him he has 1 hour to pack his things and get off the ship without saying goodbye to his co-workers. This is totally unacceptable by Carnival how you treated your own by tossing him off the ship like a garbage bag. He deserves more than that. Would you work for Carnival after hearing this? I know I definitely would not.
Cruise news for November 15th, 2025. Your 60-second report. 1. Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas debuts. The Price is Right game show on every sailing, giving guests a shot at prizes, including a new car. Entry fees apply to participate, but audience members can watch for free. Cruise director Mark Walker will host the onboard spectacle. 2. Carnival Cruise Line resumes visits to Jamaica, with Carnival Sunrise docking in Ocho Rios for the first time since Hurricane Melissa. The arrival included a ceremony honoring local resilience. Carnival also donated $1 million toward Jamaica's recovery through direct relief and partners. 3. Princess Cruises is expanding its 2027 to 2028 Caribbean season with 187 departures, 43 unique itineraries, and new stops at Celebration Key. 6 ships will visit the Bahamas private destination, while 5 others offer diverse Panama Canal sailings. Bookings are now open. Princess is heading to Celebration Key, game changer, or just another Carnival Corporation cash grab? Loyal Princess fans, does this new private destination excite you or feel off-brand? Celebration Key, must visit or hard pass? Drop your take, support Cruise News. Subscribe for weekly deals, trivia, polls, monthly guides, and more. Or grab a cruise guide when you need it. Or support from $1 links in bio.
It's okay, because you went in front of everybody. I got you. I'll get you on the It's okay, we're gonna get on there.
How much room left?
We got, come on, we gonna squeeze.
Come on, y'all. Come on, thank y'all. Just gonna walk in front of people, get on the elevator.
No, you wouldn't move.
A Carnival crew member who was serving on the Fun Squad tendered his resignation to Carnival Cruise Lines, apparently because he was upset he wasn't made cruise director. What did Carnival do? They accepted his resignation effective immediately. In fact, he got a knock on the door at 5 a.m. saying you've got 1 hour to get off the ship and find your own way home. He apparently resides in Louisiana. He went online, posted on Facebook how disappointed he was in the cruise line he had served with great pleasure and pride for a number of years, that he was basically cast off the ship like a criminal. Carnival hasn't responded, but a lot of very supportive passengers have come to his aid and said that's not the right thing to do. Why would Carnival do something like this? Well, first of all, every story's got 2, maybe 3 sides, maybe more. So we don't know exactly what happened. Carnival may have found a replacement for him and simply needed his cabin because they have limited space for other crew members. It could also be that Carnival's just not the most pleasant employer.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, somebody's here.
I can come out. No,
Get out.
I swear to God, I'll come out.
me to come out?
No, I swear I will.
All right, let me go.
It's me.
All right.
Heather needs to go first. It's me. It's literally freaking out.
Y'all, they said wait. Like, if you fuck around and go out there doing the elevator move, damn, what the fuck?
Really? Do y'all want to get out?
Can I get my daughter out of here?
Yes.
Come on,
Get the
man.
baby out.
I got you.
No, get the baby out.
You dying tomorrow.
Go ahead.
Carnival Cruise is tired of this. Dog, she throwing that drink back.
Carnival does not have to worry about me. They do not have to worry about me. We got the message loud and clear. We are not your demographic anymore. So y'all, I was supposed to be going on a Carnival cruise. So one of my friends is turning 30 and he's never been on a cruise. He doesn't have a passport, so do not suggest flying somewhere. So he's never been on a cruise and he was like, it's my dirty 30. I want to be on a turns up ship. Be seeing all the videos of Carnival. He was like, I want to do that.
First of all, what kind of friend is this talking about turning up and dirty 30? I know y'all not going as a couple, so just go ahead and say what he really is.
Because I'm trying to be lit for my birthday, right? Well, Carnival has decided they want to rebrand. They don't want to be known as the Turn Up Cruise no more, the budget friendly cruise no more. They want to be, I don't know, I guess they want to be royal.
So is that what it means? Budget friendly means turn up. Is that also why y'all like to fly Spirit Airlines?
Even though when people book Carnival, they know what they are booking. They know they are booking a turn up cruise, period. Everybody on there is looking to have a good time, party, and have fun. We know what type of people are on there. Like, everybody on there, it's just Carnival Cruises are so much.
They have rules though. Y'all can't do whatever in the hell y'all want to do. That's y'all's problem. Y'all think y'all can just do whatever, even though it's a turn up party. Oh, we booking a party. We going to party. There's rules.
Fun. Like, everybody is just a vibe, right? And it's like anywhere there's going to be like alcohol, things might get a little rowdy. That just comes with the territory of people being drunk. It has nothing to do with, like, you know, being black, being this, the music. But these people done banned the fans. They say
y'all don't know how to act. That's the bottom line. Y'all don't know how to act when y'all get liquor in y'all. Y'all don't know how to act when y'all have that music, get to going and get the plan. Y'all act a damn fool, and they are sick of it. Let's be real. We've seen enough of the videos. We see who on the ship. We see who's at the pool area on the deck. We see who's in the nightclub. We know what y'all are doing, and then we know what's going on with the liquor and the fans too.
And no more hip hop music. So, child, that was the whole purpose of us going. So now we are not going back to the drawing board because no ma'am.
So I tried to look this up. I couldn't find nothing where they said they banned hip hop music. So I don't know nothing about what she's talking about there. Maybe they're privately not playing any more hip hop music on the ships no more. I don't know, but I couldn't find nothing. But what I did find is they got rid of them fans. They don't want y'all bringing those fans to the nightclub. So I don't know what are y'all doing with fans? What are y'all really doing that they have to ban y'all bringing these fans to the nightclub?
Carnival has been known as a budget cruise line for years. So you're not going to tell me that a song, Where Them Fans At, I got the reason why Carnival is rowdy. That just got popular. Okay, we're not going to blame rap music or hip hop music for Carnival being rowdy.
First of all, that song Where Them Fans At or whatever, I don't even think that's a hip-hop song genre. It sounds like some type of step line dancing blues or something to me.
Alcohol makes people rowdy, and the drink package policies, in my opinion, are the reason why.
18-year-old Anna Kepner mysteriously passed away while aboard the Carnival Horizon cruise ship. New details are now emerging. Initial reports show that Anna's death occurred near a cabin on the 8th floor. Eyewitnesses describe Anna as being anxious in the final days of her life. During the middle of the voyage, she had a brief argument with a man. The condition of her room was chaotic, with items scattered around. While these details come from anonymous sources, if evidence shows any conflict between her and certain passengers or crew members, that person could become a key suspect. The ship returned to port on Saturday, November 8th. Records confirm Anna passed away on the morning of November 7th. This suggests she may have died before the ship's return. The FBI is currently reviewing surveillance footage from the cruise. They are focusing on Anna's final activities and interactions with other passengers and crew to rule out any negligence or foul play. As the investigation unfolds, Anna's family is considering legal action. They are demanding that the cruise company take responsibility.
So tell me why, if you're not diamond or platinum in June of 2026, they're taking you back to red. I feel like that's not fair because I'm just getting to gold my next trip, and I just feel like I worked so hard to get to gold. Now they're saying now diamond and platinum is, I guess that's the only people that can stay. But I feel like gold should be able to stay as well because that's not fair. Tap in, y'all, make this go viral because I'm pissed the fuck off and I'm making video every day I'm on this cruise ship. Because damn.
Cruise news and information. Are you allowed to bring food back on board a Carnival Cruise Line ship? Let's talk ship. So as you know, I am currently on a cruise ship, Carnival Liberty, and I am out with the nephews, and they had went to, I forgot the name of it already, but they stopped by a restaurant. He wanted oxtails, and he had to get it to go because we had to be back to the tender boat to get back to the ship at a certain time. So he had a question as to, can he bring it back on the ship? Now, this is the thing. Due to agricultural laws, you cannot bring fruit back on the ship. Can't bring that on the ship. When it comes to regular food, he had a concern about that. And I said, well, guess what? We both about to find out. So as I watched the process, he carried his food through the metal detector, the security stopped him and said he had to send his food through the little detector thing that you send your bags and stuff through. That way they can see what's in it and make sure that there's no fruit in the containers, and you'll be good to go. So yes, he was able to bring his oxtails and rice back on board, head up the Lido deck, and finish his food. So if you wasn't sure before, now you know. Stay safe and happy cruising. Thumbnail!
2 live streamers were just kicked off Royal Caribbean's Harmony of the Seas after their fight on board went viral. And it's sparking a new debate about streaming on cruise ships. Here's what happened. Royal Caribbean's Harmony of the Seas left Galveston on November 2nd for a 7-night Caribbean cruise. But before the ship even reached its first port, 2 social media streamers, identified as David Ryan and Dave Willis, got into a heated argument that turned into a physical fight. Witnesses say they'd been drinking and filming throughout the evening, and things escalated fast. Equipment thrown, punches landed, and everything streamed live. Security stepped in multiple times before removing both men when the ship arrived in Roatan, Honduras on November 5th. They were left to find their own way home, a direct violation of Royal Caribbean's guest conduct policy, which bans abusive or disruptive behavior. Other guests said the same group of streamers had been bothering passengers earlier, filming strangers without consent, and even knocking on decorated stateroom doors asking inappropriate questions. While the cruise continued as planned, this incident has reignited calls to ban nuisance streaming. That's when creators intentionally stir up drama for clicks while on board. Royal Caribbean hasn't commented yet, but guests online are saying the same thing. It's time to draw a line between sharing your vacation and disrupting everyone else's. Would you support cruise lines banning live streaming altogether? Or should people be free to film as long as they follow the rules? Follow for cruise updates and real stories from life at sea.
Some very unfortunate news today. 2 cruise passengers drowned yesterday at Carnival Cruise Line's Newport Celebration Key, located in the Bahamas. There were 2 Carnival cruise ships docked at Celebration Key yesterday, the Carnival Elation and the Carnival Mardi Gras. 1 passenger from each ship passed away while visiting the port. The first was a 79-year-old American man who drowned while snorkeling at Celebration Key. Police said that the incident happened at approximately 1 p.m. yesterday, and the matter remains under active investigation. At this time, no other information was available about either death. In addition, it is reported that a 74-year-old American woman drowned in one of the lagoons at Celebration Key. Carnival Cruise Line issued the following statement about the tragedies. Quote, "Our lifeguards and medical team responded to 2 separate water emergency incidents at Celebration Key on Friday, one in the lagoon and one at the beach. Sadly, both guests have passed away. 1 guest was sailing with family on Mardi Gras, and 1 guest was sailing with family on Carnival Elation. Our thoughts and prayers are with guests and their families, and our care team is providing assistance," end quote. Celebration Key opened last month as a private port for Carnival cruise ships to visit. The port is located on Grand Bahama Island and is around a 40-minute drive from Freeport. This is certainly some very, very sad news. In this difficult time, we are keeping the family in our thoughts.